This is a short video on calculating z-scores. If you need a refresher on normal distributions, you should go to the previous video. So just as a reminder, we're talking about calculating the number of standard deviations from the mean that a score is. So if you're interested in a specific score and you want to know what percentage of the population falls below or above that score, you need to calculate a z-score to do that. Now, this becomes very important when we get into our inferential statistics when we're doing hypothesis testing. So as a reminder, z-scores are calculated as the distance between the score and the mean divided by the standard deviation, because it is the distance in standard deviation units. That's exactly what we're talking about. So the higher a z-score, the more extreme it is. And it's actually the higher or lower. So you want to think of it in terms of an absolute value that the farther from zero it gets, the more extreme that value is, the more unlikely it is. So here is the formula. And just to note that you have the score, the population mean mu, and then our standard deviation for the population. So imagine, again, procrastination is normally distributed in the population of Fresno State undergrads. Mean of the population equals 70, and the standard deviation equals 7. Now we have all of these z-scores for the whole numbers of our standard deviations from the mean. But imagine that we want to calculate 79. So where does a score of 79 fall on this scale in terms of standard deviation units? So it's not going to be, it's a little over 1, right? So we can see where that is. So we would take our formula and we would plug in 79, which is our score. We're just subtracting our mean, and then we're going to divide that by the standard deviation in the population, which is 7, and that's going to be 1.28. So that 1.28 is, again, right after this 1, it's just giving a more specific number. Now, the reason why we need that is that if we're going to calculate or if we're going to estimate the percentage of a population that falls below or above that, we would need to have an accurate number. We can't just use this 1, 2, 3 standard deviations that we have for the empirical rule. So that is the end of this short video. And then the next video is going to show you how to find z-scores on the unit normal table.